Hey everybody, just want to check in for a quick trade review. I know it's a little late, but let's go through the trades from this morning. So first off in the open, first trade, we sold off. I tried to get long here or I actually tried to get short, pardon me. So we sold off, came back up into like a high delta flip area here, or like a delta rotation to the negative side as we sold off. Immediately stopped out, unfortunately. Okay, so came back down. We trapped this area here. So we came through this level here, the 46.75, and then I got long into there, thinking, okay, the short failed. We come down, test the trap here, and then try and go long up into this 1 hour supply zone. Unfortunately, again, stopped out immediately. But at this point here, we touch the 1 hour supply zone here from the pre-market. 1 hour demand zone, another 1 hour demand zone here. We saw a really strong delta rotation to the positive side. I jumped in long with 4 contracts, rode that up to the high a day, or just before the high a day, took off 2. My ultimate, final target was going to be up into this 1 hour supply zone. So we came up, tested it. I really should have taken the rest of the position, or at least one contract off into this area here when we did touch the 1 hour supply. Wasn't paying attention, went to go get a coffee, stepped away from the charts. I had my, target up in like the 74 area, but missed it, right? We created a demand zone before we pushed up into that area, came here, tested it, and at that point I knew that this demand zone was good, especially that we're riding the VWAP here, pink dotted line here. That's the VWAP. The blue and the red are the standard deviations, if you're curious. So come down, test it again into that 5-minute demand. I add 2 contracts, so I double my open position back to full original size. We test the low. That was a little scary. I think my stop was kind of down below 50 at that point, so I was still safe for the most part. It would have been a bit better if I had taken off, one more contract here and then added 2. My average would have been much lower. So adding, an equal amount to your position can really affect your average. But that being said, came down, tested it, eventually rallied. I took out 2 as we got into this kind of 5-minute high here, and then I took out another 2 as it looked like we were going to fail this 1 hour demand zone or 1 hour supply zone again. That's where this trade gets interesting, right? Because I was already out 3/4 on this partial here. I had 1 contract left. I knew that there was a chance that we're going to get up into the 75. See this area here? This is actually the 1 hour wick from that supply zone. So I thought that we might get up into here. But I just closed the rest of the position. 10 minutes later, we get to that, half an hour, 20 minutes before market close, and we just rally. We have CPI coming up tomorrow, so there's some exuberance in the market. There's going to be, some drastic swings, and I missed this 10-point move. Little frustrating. Still had a very solid trade, fortunately. So if we look at the P&L for the day, $70 loss in the first trade. That's a $60 loss on the second trade, and then $391.25 gain on the third trade. So it turned out to be fantastic trade for the day. My favorite kind of trade that you get in at best price for the session and hold all day. That's what I really like to do. Sometimes it's just tough to stay committed, right? But had a fantastic trading day. We did a bit of it live, and as I promised, back here to do the trade review. This is me trading a $50,000 Apex Combine account, trying to get funded, trying to get better here. So if you guys want to put any comments below about how I might improve or what you might like me to cover in subsequent videos, just give me a like, give me a subscribe, and comment down below what else you might like to see. I'll be back tomorrow morning. We'll do another live trade session if you want to tune in. I keep them pretty light, not a whole ton of commentary, but as I'm entering and exiting positions, I do like to tell you what I'm seeing. But jump in there and it might get a little bit more lively. We'll check in tomorrow morning. Hope you guys had a great day. Have a good night's sleep. Get ready for tomorrow morning. Cheers.